Let me ask y'all something real quick. Why does dating feel harder today than it did 10 or 20 years ago? People have more options, more technology, more ways to connect. But somehow relationships feel more complicated than ever. I think part of the problem is expectations. Everybody wants the perfect partner, but nobody wants the imperfect process it takes to build a real relationship. We want the chemistry, the money, the stability, the attraction, the ambition, the loyalty, the emotional intelligence. And we want all of that immediately. And something else interesting is happening too. You hear a lot of conversations online where women say men don't approach anymore. But at the same time, men are hearing a lot of rules about approaching. When to approach, where to approach, how to approach. And if you get it wrong, you might be called creepy. So what happens? Some men just stop approaching altogether. We don't want to deal with that. So you can't tell men not to approach and then ask why nobody approaches. And then there's the dating standards conversation, right? First dates can't be cheap. He has to pay. He has to make a certain amount of money. He has to match a lifestyle. And listen, everybody's allowed to have preferences. But when those preferences start sounding like a checklist, people remember that. And people adjust their behavior. If someone feels like they're being evaluated the moment they say hello, what's going to happen? They might decide not to say hello at all, right? So sometimes the very expectations people promote online end up shaping how people move in real life. But real relationships don't start perfect. They grow into something meaningful. Two people figuring things out, learning each other, and building something over time. So maybe dating isn't harder because good partners disappeared. Maybe it feels harder because expectations got higher and patience got lower. But hey, that's just something to think about, right? Fair warning, we run the red over here. No breaks, no filters.